Welcome to The Explainer. I am so incredibly thrilled to have you here today. Okay, let's just dive right into this. We're looking at a fundamental shift in how we actually structure our lives. Remote work has literally revolutionized the daily grind for freelancers, digital entrepreneurs, and corporate employees alike. But, well, here's the thing. Where you live fundamentally dictates exactly how well you work remotely. It's a total game changer. Today, we're unpacking why a calm, living space matters so much, looking specifically at the landscape of remote work in Dhaka, and exactly why Bashundhara R is emerging as the premier hub for peaceful, productive living. So I want you to take just a quick second and honestly evaluate your current setup. Is your home office actually working for you? Or, are you kind of just making do? When you're working from home in a really bustling, super busy city, the daily friction can be absolutely exhausting. It's so easy to ignore that low-level stress of a poor environment, right? But that friction, it just chips away at your creativity, your focus, and ultimately, your peace of mind. Here's our quick roadmap for today. We'll be looking at the remote work reality, what remote professionals actually need, why you might choose Bashundhara R, the fully furnished advantage, healthy work-life balance, and finally, how to find your perfect home. Section 1. The remote work reality. Let's get into the hidden challenges. The whole idea of working from home sounds incredibly flexible, right? But the day-to-day execution is often fraught with all these hidden challenges. There's this super common illusion that to be a remote worker, literally all you need is an open laptop and a Wi-Fi password. But honestly, productivity requires so much more than that. Your mental well-being, your physical space, and your environment, they all play a massive, undeniable role in your actual ability to focus. And look, so many of us face the exact same pain points. Think about the distracting noise from traffic or construction just creeping into your client calls. It's the worst. Or poor, unstable internet that drops right when you're presenting. No way. Maybe it's uncomfortable furniture, like, working from your couch or your bed all day, which leads directly to back pain and massive fatigue. And crowded living spaces, they make it nearly impossible to mentally separate your work mode from your relaxation mode. These aren't just minor annoyances either. They result in a complete loss of professional focus. Moving right along to Section 2, what remote professionals need, the absolute essentials for success. So we have to shift our mindset from what's considered a luxury to what is actually a professional necessity. A comfortable workspace with ergonomic furniture, that supports long working hours, resulting in way better focus. High-speed internet is literally the backbone of remote work for smooth meetings and just reliable communication. A quiet environment drastically reduces constant micro-distractions, which significantly lowers your stress. And a fully furnished setup gives you that ready-to-move convenience that saves massive amounts of time and effort. Every single one of these features correlates directly to higher productivity. And the crucial point here is exactly this. A calm, organized, and peaceful environment plays a major role in focus, creativity, and mental well-being. It is incredibly validating to recognize this, isn't it? You aren't struggling because you lack discipline. You might just be struggling because your environment is quite literally working against you. All right, Section 3, why choose Bashundhara R? Let's talk about the ideal location. So if the environment is the actual problem, what's the geographic solution for remote workers in Dhaka? Let's just compare the typical city experience with the alternative. On one side, you have the busy, incredibly noisy parts of Dhaka. Total sensory overload, right? On the other side, you have the tree-lined, neatly organized blocks of Bashundhara R. This is an immediate night-and-day environmental upgrade. It offers a much cleaner atmosphere and a serene setting that actually allows you to hear yourself think and maintain your concentration throughout the entire workday. And beyond just being quiet, Bashundhara R offers very specific lifestyle perks that are absolutely critical for remote professionals. You get easy access to daily essentials, you're near grocery stores, pharmacies, and great coffee shops where you can go for a quick change of scenery. Better security and privacy are also paramount. I mean, when your home is your office, you likely have expensive monitors, laptops, and cameras sitting around. The presence of CCTV and security guards provides immense peace of mind. The whole shebang just culminates in a much more balanced, significantly lower stress lifestyle. Section 4, the Fully Furnished Advantage, getting that ready-to-move convenience. Okay, so how do you actually move there without enduring huge logistical headaches? Moving into a totally empty apartment means buying furniture, dealing with internet providers, and managing endless repairs. It's exhausting, takes days or even weeks, and completely drains your wallet and your energy. Now, contrast that with a fully furnished serviced apartment. It's completely ready to move. The Wi-Fi is already running, the kitchen appliances are plugged in, and all the utility management is handled for you. It's the absolute definition of convenience. And this setup is absolutely ideal for a specific set of people. If you're a freelancer, a foreign professional, a short-term corporate employee, a digital nomad, or a business traveler, your time is your most valuable asset. You likely have a transient or incredibly busy lifestyle. This cost-effective, ready-made living arrangement absolutely validates your need to just drop your bags, flip open your laptop, and get straight to work without missing a single beat.
Section 5. Healthy work-life balance. Let's talk about habits for mental peace.
Finding the right apartment is really only half the battle, though. A good environment must be paired with good habits to really protect your mental peace. First, keep a dedicated workspace. Seriously, don't work where you sleep. Second, maintain regular working hours so work doesn't start bleeding into your personal time. Third, take short, frequent breaks. Actually step away from the screen. Fourth, utilize natural light to boost your mood. And finally, keep your apartment clean and organized. And what's wonderful is that living in a peaceful, maintained location like Bashundhara naturally supports and reinforces every single one of these healthy routines. Section 6. Find your perfect home. How to actually secure this ideal space. So, we've mapped out the perfect environment, but how do you actually secure it? Well, local data highlights that we can rely on trusted, reliable sources, specifically noting platforms like banglamart.com and hotels.com BD. These are essential hubs for this exact kind of market research, ensuring you have the right local intel. And through these exact, reliable sources, you get comprehensive, up-to-date information specifically for renting furnished, serviced apartments in the area. Relying on these trusted local databases means you're getting accurate, totally hassle-free listings that cater directly to all those specific needs we've been talking about today. For those looking for a fully furnished or serviced apartment in Bashundhara RA, the source material points us to an ultimate solution provider, REIT-Limited. They essentially act as your partner in this process, taking all the friction out of finding that perfect workspace and home combined. If your current setup is draining your productivity, the next step is actually super simple. You can reach out directly by calling +880-1711-993377 or just visit their website at hotels.com BD. Don't let a poor work environment hold back your professional potential when the perfect solution is literally just a phone call away. I really want to leave you with this final, incredibly important question. Are you ready to upgrade your environment and reclaim your peace of mind? Remember, investing in your living space when you work remotely isn't some luxury. It's a direct investment in your career, your focus, and your daily happiness. Thank you so much for joining me today on this explainer. Start looking at your space differently, and I'll catch you next time.